Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome or welcome back. It's good to see you. This is a timeless collective reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, all the things. So just take what resonates and leave the rest. Also be sure to check out the description box where I will leave some journal prompts for you based on this reading. Okay, there's a really big, powerful message coming through for you. I'm excited to dive into it. So let's start by going into your pre-shuffled oracle cards. You've got Karmic Path, Courage, Psychic, Shift, Gratitude, and at the bottom of the deck is Full Moon, Protection, and Death. Okay. You are in a window of opportunity. There is something about this moment in time, whenever you're seeing this, it doesn't matter. There's something about right here, right now. Actually, Spirit is saying today, 111 on the timer. Something about this moment that is a window of opportunity for you to break some kind of heavy, painful karmic pattern in your life. A karmic pattern is simply something that you relive over and over and over and over again that you don't want to, right? So it's some kind of painful experience, frustrating experience. It's like a stuck point, it's like a skipping CD. You just keep reliving the same kind of situation over and over and over again in slightly different ways, but the frequency is essentially the same. It's a stuck point, right? That's a karmic pattern. And so it's not fun, but inherent in that skipping CD experience, there's some kind of profound lesson. That's the whole point of it. Once you learn the lesson, whatever it is, and you make a shift, you exit the karmic pattern. You change your life. So you have the opportunity to break this karmic pattern today by having the courage to listen to your intuition. There's a famous quote that says, your intuition does not tell you what you want to hear, it tells you what you need to hear. I can't remember who said that. It's not me, but that's what's coming through. You need to have the courage to follow your intuition, your inner knowing. It's like a jump. It's coming through to me almost as like I'm hearing you need to take a leap of faith. This shift card is about a sudden change, a sudden shift in behavior or thought that creates massive ripple effects, right? So what is your intuition telling you to do differently? What is the kind of stuck point in your life? What is a painful experience that you keep reliving over and over and over again? It can have to do with other people or just yourself. It can look like a million different things. But notice what that skipping CD is for you. And then what is your intuition telling you to do about it? What new thought do you know you need to think to exit it? What new behavior do you know you need to do to exit it? What is your intuition telling you? And what is the fear around following that? Because courage implies fear. You're not gonna not be afraid. That should never be the goal, to eradicate fear. Fear is part of life. It's not going anywhere. Courage means you feel afraid, but you do the thing anyway. Okay? So take that leap of faith. Make a shift, like in a moment. Make a new decision, a radically new decision. And on the other side of that is gratitude. This is joy, presence, appreciation for life, I see this as you. I mean, you're a fire sign, right? So it's like you shining your light. You being more radiant and alive, more fiery. You have more life force energy available to you again because right now and up to this point, so much of your energy is almost being like diverted into keeping this karmic pattern alive, right? And with the 3 cards at the bottom of the deck, I can't help but think that there is some shadow work that needs to be done here. There's some kind of shadow relative to this karmic path. That's why it keeps happening, because there's something that you're not seeing about it, right? The full moon is about shining light on your shadows. It reveals that which is normally in darkness, and it reveals that which needs to go. It reveals the shadow, right? Okay, let's get a little bit deeper here. I'm going to be using the Green Menagerie Tarot for you. Where do you want me to go from here, Spirit? Tell me about this karmic path card. What exactly is this karmic pattern? It's going to be different for each and every one of you, but let's see if we get pointed in any kind of direction, generally speaking. Tell me more about this karmic path. What is the skipping CD pattern for Sagittarius? And maybe part of the awakening that comes with this whole situation for you is a kind of remembering of your own power, because you've always had the power to make a shift. You've always had the power to follow your intuition, follow your heart, listen to your gut, your guides, right? You've always had the power to take your energy back. But maybe on some level you just have forgotten, or you've been unconsciously choosing to give that power away to whatever this karmic pattern is. How are you giving your energy away? .808 on the timer, and karmic path is literally number 8. So the number 8 is probably significant for you. Ha! Gratitude at the end is also 35, which reduces to 8. Yeah. Number 8 is big for you. It's almost like you're transmuting. Oh, yeah. It's like you're going to be transmuting this into this. Your pain into your power, right? Yeah, I just cut on the 5 of Cups, some kind of pain from the past, disappointment, maybe relative to relationships. There you are, Temperance. Okay, that's you. King of Pentacles, or sorry, Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, 5 of Pentacles. There it is. This is the pain. So this is not the first time this has come up this week. This has come through for multiple signs. So this is a big theme in the collective right now. It's almost like in some way you feel bound to the pain of this 5 of Pentacles. You feel, okay, so the pain of the 5 of Pentacles is loneliness, isolation, abandonment or rejection. It can also have to do with scarcity around money or material resources. The two often are interlinked, right? It's feeling left out in the cold, rejected, isolation, scarcity, right? Loss. With this Knight of Pentacles attached to it, it's almost like there's a thought pattern or a belief within you that says you have to, I have to work it out. I have to work through it. It's like I have to trudge through it. This is my task. This is my task. This is my burden. This is my job. There's an attachment to it, a real attachment to it, and a belief that says working through this pattern is going to take forever. It's going to take forever. Well, then it will. It absolutely will. Very interesting. Okay, so for some of you, this may take the form of struggles with your physical health, struggles with finances, or struggles with rejection or abandonment wounds. Okay, take it as it resonates. But look really closely at any beliefs you hold that say that keep you attached to it. It's almost like you are so identified with this pain, and you unconsciously, right? We're talking about shadow work here. You unconsciously identify with it and are telling yourself on some level that it's going to take forever to transmute this, but that's really just some kind of attachment to it, you see. Very interesting. Okay, so what's this psychic card? What is 1212 on the timer? What is Sagittarius's intuition telling them to do? What is this psychic hit or knowing that Sagittarius has that they need courage to do? Okay. 5 of Wands. Ooh. 4 of Cups. Let's get one more. Let's get one more. Weird. I just heard feed the fire and then walk away from it. I don't know what that means. The Fool? Ha, ha, ha. Yes, yes, yes. Well, what did I just say? And then walk away from it. Wow. Okay. This is what you need courage to do. This is what your intuition is telling you to do. There is some kind of interpersonal conflict or drama that you've been surrounded by, I feel. And your job is to walk away from it. Your job is to say no and to start prioritizing yourself, to stop giving yourself over to this drama cycle. But why did I hear feed the fire? Well, because when you leave, it's gonna fan some flames. It's gonna fan some flames. I think, I can't remember what sign it was. Recently I just did, and their advice was be willing to ruffle some feathers. This is a similar flavor to that. It's like when you break your own pattern by making a new decision and not feeding into this anymore or being part of it, the drama, the conflict, whatever this is that you've been a part of, it's going to like burst or get worse, flare up, because you're leaving it. You might trigger some people by saying no and being willing to give yourself a fresh start, going in a completely new direction. I mean, that's, again, this is the shift. This is the shift. The Fool card and the Shift card are, yep. Being willing to go in a completely new direction, like the opposite direction. Okay, so what is your intuition telling you to walk away from? Damn, this is, I was just saying this to Libra yesterday. There's such a massive theme in the collective right now about like release and redirect, release and redirect. And each and every sign in their very own totally unique way is going through some variation of this. I don't know why I'm shuffling. Do we still want to pull cards from here? What else? Where do we want to go from here? Okay. Clarify the Death card. Clarify this Death card, please. What needs to be transmuted? I also was thinking to myself earlier, as soon as I knew I was going to do your reading today, I felt called to put on this shirt, which I rarely wear. And it's technically, the pattern is like a black marble. It's supposed to be a black marble, but every single time I wear this, people say it looks like lightning. Seriously. And then I pulled your cards and we got the lightning strike and the courage card. And it makes me think of the Tower. You know, you're leaving, actually, you're leaving whatever the situation or relationship is. It may be a personal Tower card moment for you, but it also may cause a Tower card moment in other people. What's coming through right now is do not deny them that experience, because somebody needs it. Somebody needs to go through a Tower card moment that only you can cause by freeing yourself of this. Very interesting. And of course that, you know, leads right into the Death card. A Tower card moment is an ending. Clarify this Death card, please. What is it that needs to end or be transmuted in Sagittarius' life? Yeah. Hoo-hoo. Seven of Swords and King of Pentacles. It's almost like somebody is trying to, I'm hearing steal away. Somebody is trying to steal away. There's deception and disharmony. This is so clearly coming through to me as relationships, like you in relationships. The pattern of, I'm hearing misbehavior. I don't even know if that's a word. Miscreant. I'm hearing the word miscreant. Someone is devious. Someone is deceptive. Someone is sneaking through the back door. And it's not you. It's somebody in your life. And they may not be doing this on purpose. So, you know, I'm not implying that. I mean, gosh. Most of our behavior is unconscious. So they may not be doing this on purpose. Somebody who's probably in their own karmic pattern, you know, is just not totally upfront with you about something. You are on track to build something incredible. Like, you are the King of Pentacles in this situation. You are focused on building your own wealth, abundance, legacy, security, etc. You're doing your own thing. I feel like you're just trying to mind your business, do your own thing, build your own success and abundance in life. And somebody wants a piece of that. Somebody wants a piece of what you have. But what they don't realize is that they could never replicate it, right? What you're building and doing and growing is a direct extension and expression of who you are, and that could never be replicated. So it's a fool's errand for this person to try to take from you, even if just on an energetic level. But they don't realize that. They don't realize that. So this relationship is what needs to end. This could be a relationship to a company, to a person, but it needs to end. Okay, let's pull a journal prompt from my deck. Okay, journal prompt for Sagittarius, please. Journal prompt for the collective of Sagittarius, please. Ha! Cool. Number 79. Describe 5 alternative lives you would like to lead. Describe 5 alternative lives you would like to lead. So maybe in this lifetime right now, what you're pursuing, growing, or building is your career as an author. I don't know, right? And if you had 5 other lives where you could pursue something else, what would those be? Maybe in another life you'd want to be a dancer, and in another life you'd want to be an astronaut. I don't know. Very interesting thing to think about. It's a freeing question because it helps you to uncover certain desires within yourself, truths within yourself that you may not give enough airtime. And what kind of person would you have to be to pursue those other life path potentials? Something about thinking about this will help you to tap into deeper truths, more of your own life force energy. It's somehow connected to you breaking free of this. Very interesting. Okay. All right, let's get a closing message from the Magical Botanical Oracle. All right, which plant energy wants to work with Sagittarius during this incredible time? I mean, at the end of the day, nothing can hold you back. You are the embodiment of freedom. You are freedom. And so if anything is holding you back, it's you. Nobody can hold those reins in your life but you. So if you feel stuck in a situation, take your power back. You do not have to be stuck. You do not have to stay stuck. How are you benefiting? How are you benefiting from being stuck? Which plant wants to work with Sagittarius at this time? Ooh, pretty. Willow tree, or just willow. It says willow. And this is number 28, which reduces to 10. The Courage card is also 37, which reduces to 10. That's all about the completion of a cycle, the end of a cycle. All right, let's see what the guidebook says. Number 28. Willow, associated with the element of water and the planets Venus as well as the moon. Okay. Willow is one of the most magical trees, with many species and a rich history in magic and medicine. Traditionally, its bark has been used for pain relief, which eventually led to the extraction of salicin and the refinement of salicylic acid or aspirin. Topically, the tea is an astringent. In magic, willow is deeply associated with the moon, witchcraft, the dead, fairies, and a wide variety of dark and magical goddesses, including Hecate. Willow, preferring to grow near water, is known for its flexibility, and the wood becomes a large part of actual crafting practices, such as the weaving of baskets and the making of a broom, blah, 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 blah. Okay. The essence of willow is one of magic, to bend and shape, flowing with the forces of nature, and in particular the moon. Willow plant spirit teaches us how to be flexible. I just saw 555. Be flexible and bend in our harsh opinions and beliefs, allowing change rather than being inflexible and snapping under pressure. Willow teaches us to find a way not only to survive, but to thrive. Willow is deeply associated with not only releasing resentment and finding forgiveness, but also helping us move through grief. Remembering our lost loved ones are never really lost. It is a particularly powerful ally for when we have unresolved issues with the dead and need to commune and resolve the conflict for our own healing. Okay, and then last but not least, the willow spirit takes shape in the clouds, as seen through the branches of the tree, as the sensitive scholar writes under its shade. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so the affirmation is, I bend and change as I need. Okay, so you may want to work with the willow plant, the willow tree, if not in real life, then at least on an energetic level. I highly encourage you to do this. Flexibility. And being willing to, it feels to me like being willing to work with your own thought patterns around this, because you cannot change other people. I truly feel like you are destined to cause a tower moment in somebody else's life. You're destined to cause a storm in somebody else's life by virtue of you breaking your own karmic pattern. Again, don't deny somebody else of that, right? So this is all about your relationship with yourself. Work with your own thought patterns around this. They're malleable. You are not your thoughts, okay? All right, Sagittarius, thank you for letting me read for you. I hope that this was helpful, or at least thought-provoking. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. I'd love to hear from you, and I will be putting this journal prompt in the description box, as well as several others. All right, until next time, bye.